I see you down by the water, but I got no, I don't know if it's for bar. Yeah. Yeah, I think a little over 13. Why am I playing this? Why are they in sync? Alright. Alright. Where's my mouse? There is no mouse. Please enter the name. Hold up. Hold up. I need to ask for assistance. Yo, I need assistance real quick.
Typically like autocannon.
I mean, Quasar Cannon's good, Arc Thrower's good.
Yo, I need assistance real quick.
Quasar.
What should my name be?
Laser Cannon's good.
What's your name? I don't know.
What should my name be for Doki Doki?
Chris.
Alright.
Chris with this DH.
Okay, good.
I do have the Quasar cannon.
So what I'm hearing is Quasar Cannon. We shall name myself, Quasar. I sure wish I could see my fucking cursor. This is gonna be so much fun. Hold up. I would. I'm gonna restart though. I'm gonna restart. Wait. I played for a total of 4 minutes. Let's go, guys. My cursor died. Where's my cursor? Oh, it's weird. I can only see on my second screen. Alright, it's fine. I'm just watching my other screen where it is. Yeah. Alright. Oh my god, I hope you guys are ready for this, because I certainly am not. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Hold on, I just need to make sure that the stream's running good. I might need technical support from Alex. No, it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, we're good. I see an annoying girl running. God. I seen an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she totally loses any attention she might draw to herself. There is nobody at all. That girl was Ari, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yep, it is my first time playing. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. We used to... But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Soria catch up to me. Do I voice act this? I'm not voice acting that part. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Quiz. I forgot what I said to. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. Well, you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you don't want to. Whatever you say, Zary. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Why is there a random... Sorry, the artwork's great though. As we draw near the streets, become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily... There's nobody there! By the way, Quasar, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did it. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Siri likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free game on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. How fucking rude. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to be through the real world. I cannot read. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Well, at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! I don't let my guess get lectured by a carefree cool. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh. I walk really fucking fast. Holy shit. The school day isn't ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Fucking felt. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Zero motivation. Why is this so relatable? Clubs. Story wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Priorities. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. You've been here for 7 years. Wake up, Quasar. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. What the fuck? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your old club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. I'm quitting the game now. Sorry. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to join your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Yeah, I saw a video from Markiplier title of it, so it should be fine, probably. I'm assuming it's fine. Please don't take me down, YouTube. Don't do this to me. Oh, fuck. Sorry. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of Vice President. Hold up, let me send some real quick. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Being blackmailed. And I'm not blackmailed, I'm being guilt tripped. And then Suki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. A little long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go. Where am I going? Oh my god. It's terrifying to see like a fucking empty hallway with just benches here. Oh my god, this reminds me of an anime. Anyways, and thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. My soul's worth less, so I don't blame you. I dejectedly follow this area across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. So you're full of energy swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Do I have to do different voices for all these characters? I probably won't do it. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh my god, it's a Sorry. Oh, this is so weird to play. I've never played one of these games before. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Hold up, I need... Sari always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. What atmosphere? I'm not that bad, I swear. Am I that bad? What the name is of this? Ah, Quasar, what a nice surprise. I already don't like you the most. I'm pretty sure I know you. I know you because I've seen YouTube videos on you. Mainly, over the years, I've seen animations on you, kind of. I don't know how the game goes at all, really. I'm assuming it's like a dating sim, but it's actually horror at the same time. Welcome to the club. What the fuck? Always escape me in the situation. Help me. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? You're gonna say something, say it. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She was also one of them who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Suri and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? From a few things, yes I do. That's right. It's great to see you again, Quasar. And that's my profile picture currently on Discord. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't like you already. We do know each other, well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular. This is literature for me. This is more articulate for me. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely automatic. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Come sit down, Quasar. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Is cupcakes and tea any good? Anyways. I can't read with a straight face, actually. You hear me laughing every 2 seconds. Oh, fuck. It's not that bad, I swear. It's not that bad. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Syria. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 desks, 25 if you count that one in the back. What do you mean they've been widened to make space for me? What do you mean? There's 25 chairs in this room, and you could not find any other space. Sorry. I must save for no reason. As Yuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table with tray in hand. Why not in the closet? It's fucking Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Alright. So, I'm assuming that's a closet, right? Because there's a locker, yeah. Oh. Oh my god, I remember these. Those are in my, last year's class. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked way too often. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! God damn it. Oh! Fucking hate it. No. Sorry. Oh, fucking hell. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like a little kite. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate reused to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. You know. Just hurry and take one. So he grabs one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Damn, you already take a bite. Goddamn. Suri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take the best angle. Wait, why is that actually kind of real? Because I haven't eaten cupcakes in a while, but there's always that. I want frosting on my face, so I hit it in the most weird way I think I eat it bottom up. I think this is the last time I ate a cupcake. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Stop looking. I finally bite down. It's trash. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I don't like the pink-haired one. Why not? What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? I'm being clipped in 4K, help me. Is the stream looking fine to you guys, or hold up? Sorry, I'm just trying to fix this. Probably, but whatever. No, they have a... Here, I'll wait. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thinking it's not like I... Haven't I heard this from somewhere before? Have I? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, so you said... Well, maybe. But not for you. No, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Oh, I completely forgot this girl existed. She carefully places a teacup in the front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Batty, sorry. You keep a whole set of tea in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea and help you enjoy a good book? I like tea in general, so I don't really worry too often though. I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated, you're just trying to impress you. That's not! Insulted you, looks away. I admit that you know. I believe you. Wait, no, hold on, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Ailey faintly smiles to herself in relief. I need more people in here. It's so weird just being me. I had some people who said they'd do it, but they kind of got busy, so. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I got dragged in here by, what's her name again? Yasiri? Yep, yeah, Yasiri. I'll remember it. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged in here by Sayori. Sayori, how did I forget the name? How did I forget the name? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make sure the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. I don't like how, like, everyone has these like little poses, and then she just has, you know, like T-posing, I guess. It's like she doesn't have any emotion into her stance. She's just like fucking like staring into my damn soul. I don't like it. I don't like you. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. See, there's a pose. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. I can't read. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Her eyes are so far apart. W comment. I find your lacking nose to step. Monica has the aura, that's why she's standing like that. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling my dream. Monica really is a great leader, shut the fuck up. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. That's a fucking passive-aggressive response. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. That many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes the school events like the festival that much more important. This is really weird for me because I'm a voice actor, and I don't know whether to give these guys different voices. I give them different tones, but not different voices yet. We'll get there. I'm confident we can all really grow in this collab before we graduate. I'm using my normal voice for myself, of course. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. Wait, I forgot who's who. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I'll figure out the voices eventually. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. These two are exactly the same, apparently. They came from they got the same voice. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were so... Oh, I can't read. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Quasar, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm gonna quietly to myself, half joking. Asuka's head suddenly perks up. Yeah, I know your ass. I know your ass. I was already like, oh my god, I love that. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? I must save real quick. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Yeah, that's felt. But you know, like a lot of things, stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. POV, you need more words for your essay. I read a horror book once. It was 25 years ago. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Motherfucker, when did this club start? And do you... So you're all asking me about your interest, right? And nobody was like, hey Yuri, what's your idea? Or what's your interest? Anyways, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Oh, I'm gonna just put some to my Discord channel. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the world. Hold up. The fucking thing. I need to see my chat. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why? You're lame. Get out of here. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Asuka's eyes dart over to me for a split second. What the fuck are you gonna find in me? I know I can read minds. I know exactly how to explain what you're thinking right now. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? There's a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. I should give her like a robot voice. Hi guys, what's up?
Okay, Sherry fell asleep on call, so I moved her down here with you.
So you put her into a stream. I love how I say beforehand, like, hold on, let me put the status of the channel to Doki streamer real quick, and then sorry. It cut. Sorry, where was I? Oh no, I need to give her a voice too. Fuck. Oh, we're high pitched with her.
Your cupcakes are poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Seriously, Sylla's up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. You. No. I found out the voice I can give her. Natsuki averts your eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? No, it doesn't fit. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable, even enough to share hers. Please don't do this to me, Monik. Please. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. So I pulled out my gun. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki. This is my first time doing this type of game. I don't think I've ever played one of these type of games in my life. So this is really weird for me. I'm very slow, I see. Funk pop, yeah. Natsuki, Mary, look, I hope I don't get copyrighted for this music. Kukuzuli at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Am I suffering? Sure me, Jordan. I got that. You know what, Sayuri? I'm really feeling Lucifer vibes off of you. Yeah, let's... Wait. Do I remember how to do the voice? I won't get copyrighted, that's good. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Quasar? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. I don't know about warmly, but we'll go with it. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come out with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said to join the club. So you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I'm... don't look at me like that. Lose my train of thought. No! No, don't look at me like that. All four goes to me with dejected eyes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm sorry, I thought. Quasar. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. So loud, sleep. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided them. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy. So he wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Please let me go. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for the cucks, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. I think we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. I do not remember tonight. Was that gone over? Write a poem to bring. Oh yeah, write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I think she's only looking at me. Quasar, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? My mediocre writing skills. How do you feel anxiety welling up inside me? Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nasuki clean up their food. Hey, Quasar, since we are already here, do you want to talk home together? That's right, Ciori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Always. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Ciori. Nasuki. Hold on. I got the perfect idea. Where is it? I need it. Oh no, I need to download the update. Give a second, guys. Give it a second. I got a perfect idea. It's gonna be great. Hold up. I found it, guys. I found it.
Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation...
I had to. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Probably not. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Avatar. I have a soundboard. I had to find the sound. First of all, I had to boot it up, but yeah. Wait, no, that works. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Love how I clearly have an image of each. You are understandable. I've spent my childhood with you. But, I love how I clearly have an image of all three of these girls already, even though it's been like 5 seconds. But whatever. We don't talk about it. Don't. But no, thank you. Is what I should have say. I should say gone. But I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What do you mean? Alright, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Oh boy. I don't know how I'm gonna make a poem with these words, but we'll go with it. Hopeless. Anxiety. Imagination. Embrace. Incongruent. Portrait. Massacre. Despise. Determination. I'm accidentally making this one happy. I'm not even doing it on purpose. I just like the words. Doki Doki. Laugh. Wrath. Kawaii. Sparkle. Adventure. Existence. Special. Boop. Jumpy. Fluffy. Broken. It's already tomorrow. I didn't even get like a walkover. I'm just like, I'm already in the class. Hi again, Quasar. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Quasar. I hope this isn't... You know what, I'll do Jax. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you, for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Wild. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. What? What? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. What voice did I give to you again? Oh yeah. Don't worry guys. Quasar always gives it the best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. I feel like I'm just putting you to a fucking job. See, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? I didn't do that. You two are really good friends. You two are... I'm getting mixed up with my own voices. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Quasar can become good friends too? Sorry. As usual, Siri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! You even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Siri. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Siri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, fuck, I can't read. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm thinking Conquest right now. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I would make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. You earned a sub, let's go. See, this is what happens when people watch my content. I get subscribers. Sorry. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. I'm done with the Jack's voice, it's not gonna work out. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't want to usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to. This is, how is the girl accidentally being so cute? Why do I have to read this? Because it's not good content if I don't read it. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book, slapping her in the face. Phew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that's everyone settled in, I expected Monica to kick us with scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be happening in the case. Siri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. That makes sense. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literally by myself like this? I guess I could always read something with the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on a serious conversation with Monica. Because why wouldn't I? We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that Literature Club is all about. The problem is that the idea of Literature Club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? If we come up with something that's the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place, so it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Siri's talking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Aha, good thinking. Don't interrupt me again. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sari is still her usual self. Hold up. But therein lies the unexpected reason that I admired her. Unlike me, who has had trouble finding any motivation at all, Sari can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my class about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face, filling my vision. She's not filling my vision, but that's a really good PNG. I understand it's like an artwork taken like zoomed in, but still funny to me. I need to fall out my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud! I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Siri. I overdid the laugh. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? And not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Sorry. I can't even do that. I might be streaming until the game's done. I might find a good stopping point. We shall see how it works. Look, Siri is written all over. Look, Siri, it's written all over you. Siri glances around at herself. How is it written all over you? You were clearly in the rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all around there. It's not how she didn't. Oh. I run my fingertips down the side of his hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush this. Man, you really need to brush this. My hair is just really hard to get it right. That's my best explanation, I'm sorry. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. I don't know how you're gonna get the stain out. If it was from this morning and you're trying to get it now, there's no fucking way you're getting that shit out. I'm sorry. But... oh wait, no, you can. Hold up. It's toothpaste. You can like scrape it off. But nobody would even ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. You didn't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously? Siri? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Wow! That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start the bottom of your blazer for the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Sorry. Hold up. Give me a second. Oh, fucking hell. This is so funny. What is... well, I was just thinking how weird it was to have a friend who does these kind of things. What the fuck? One leg is like this way, and the other is this way. Wonder. Don't say that. It make me feel weird about it. It's stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy you're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Sorry, this is really awkward for me. Why is this one so hard to close? Great wonderful explanation. I struggled to close the button near your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. When did you buy it? Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that, I'm sorry. Don't say that out loud. Whoa. Anyway, you look like much better now, so... why does it feel so strange to see Sarah's boys are both up like that? So stuffy.
It's not worth it at all.
Sarah hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sorry, puts her arms out and twirls around. So, essentially, I did all that for nothing. Great! So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Hey, why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Well, maybe focus on going to bed earlier. No. Apparently nope, I'm fine. It's a deal. Yeah. I should do Mr. Krabs for her voice. I guess. No, I'm not doing that. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're daring again, Asiri. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Where the fuck did you go? Slide into battle for Gotham. Monica suddenly called out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yeah. Quasar, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Siri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, so I've really done this before. I just saw cool words. I don't even... Hold up. I don't even have a fucking... I do not have a fucking... I don't have a poem even. I just have random... I have 20 random words. Oh. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. It's like guns. Siri is on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Nasuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I get a choice. Who should I show my poem to first? Alright. Monica, Yuri, Nasuki, or Siri? I gotta really think hard about this decision. I haven't seen you too much, Monica. Just start with Monica. As she seems so eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Quasar. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything, we can do better. I'm always listening. Oh, are you always listening? Oh. Kind of late on that. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I'll go to you next. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I more settle in. Anyway, wanted to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Quasar. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sierra would like. Really. So that's so. You and Sierra are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had some sort of things in common. Oh, well, we may be good friends, but Sierra and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. You're not reading into it much. I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Siri's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. She's too happy, I don't like it. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impersonating them or anything. Impressing them anyway. Impressing them anyway. Aha! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Just because you see a smile, don't think you know what's going on underneath. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh boy, I get to read. Hole in the wall. Alright, hold up. No, we could. No, it's fine. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the directions? Spiegel protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. Yes, it is. For me, yeah. I was doing that. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind, like a film left out of the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching further into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what'd you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's fine. That's kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, it was something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's my writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening.
Alright, it's Yuri's turn, since someone said that. All around me are familiar faces. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! So sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Is it bad? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I erase my voice? I'm so sorry. Sorry. Would she fiddle with her hair when she gets nervous? I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that your specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end results in both the style and expressiveness are weakened. I feel like I'm being taught literature at the same time with this, so... Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning that by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else at the club gives you valuable feedback. This you can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if there's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh god, the handwriting. Let's see if I can read it. Wonderful handwriting, but I don't know if I can read it. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair only beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one. The last.
Do it. Oh, I'm gonna try my best to read this.
Yeah, that's how. Oh. Liar!
Liar! Anyways, I'll try my best to read this. The last remaining street light had withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light thick flickens. I flicken back. Alright. Cool.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. It's not bad, it's just I don't read cursive. What? I wasn't thinking about it at all. But it took you such a long time to read. I was understanding the words. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ah. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Quasar. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember, the poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and expressive in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, her last remaining place of comfort, ever to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more subtle than putting one way of it. I'd never thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Sorry, I'm counting on you. I haven't seen so much of you. I've seen too much Sayori.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass.
Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it.
Sorry.
Here's this other. Alright. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. You may try.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. What?
Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like this?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But this isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Oh wait, no, that's the fucking rock kicked. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't. You should play a date with death sometime after this. Maybe. Probably not though. Probably not. Well, that doesn't make your writing style any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do greater things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts you more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up the rhyme at the end, but that made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean to be a. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yep, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nasuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should... Is there another option, or... I'm kidding. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Quasar. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sarah? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Yours opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm not that... Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better a lot more than... I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's Quasar poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Yeah, you're definitely in love with me. I can feel your feelings in it. Shuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you were really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Quasar. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people can do. Kill yourself. Sorry. Thanks, Sierra. I'm not sure if Sierra sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Are you sure about that? Dear sunshine. Hold up. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue.
It's a circuit, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. If you read into it more. The way you go through Brian's makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub sleepy from my eyes. You make me get up. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Wish away depression, maybe? I look above, the sky is blue. Normal. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. Then she probably would. I'm assuming that means killing herself. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. And that's because she's always hungry. I might be reading in too much, but she's way too happy. So Yuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. It was delicious. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Whoa. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Sure. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no my poems can stand up to theirs. It's been an hour and 27 minutes and I feel like I've barely gone through and it needs a game. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's where I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. I shall save. Wabah! As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. His eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with the language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I can't keep up these voices. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out that nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Siri liked it, and Quasar did too. So, based on that, why do I have the urge to make cookies right now? Maybe you are, Natsuki. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, you're Jordan the fake. Wait, hold up.
Razor Jordans are completely fake. Second, Razor Jin, you have absolutely no maidens. And finally, you, my friend, haven't even thought about buying Spotify Premium.
Wanna break from the
Sorry. Sorry. I don't expect... Oh no. Oh, hold on, let me look in the history. First of all, your Jordans are fake. Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. I have so many soundboards, it's crazy. And Quasar liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh no, it's getting serious now. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I have. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Quasar appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? I mean, how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was that full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was known as especially grew his size bigger as soon as Quasar started showing up. What? What is this comeback? Holy shit. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... I can't do two voices at once. This doesn't involve you. I don't like the fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as though they just noticed I was standing there. Quasar. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this shit wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? They mean you should jump out of the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Quasar. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Quasar? What do I do? Well... How do I get dragged in this? It's like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. I'm going the bottom option, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. Help me. It's Natsuki. Please let me drying up at words I had in my mouth. Grrr. So instead I turn to Yuri. I'm so defenseless I can't even bring myself to say anything to her. What do I do? I should have saved at that choice. It's fine. Sayori. Huh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting. It's making me Sayori comfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend like this? Quasar? Well, that's her problem. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri that what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Nobody Stop! Huh? Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Not Soki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
But because, well,
Also, the Suki's cute. There's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's poems are the same way they always were. Big and beautiful.
what the fuck did I just do? Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Oh shit, she rushed off fast. Suki phases out of reality, a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Want a break from the ads? Sorry. So this is why Sayori is vice president.
So this is why CRE is the vice president. I whispered to Monica.
Oh, that's me. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. No. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't even going to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means CRE is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I wouldn't hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica's well sweet with it because of my stomach tonight. First of all, your Jordans are fake. Sorry, first of all, you have too much space between your eyes. Second of all, you have only one dynamic pose. And third of all, I don't like how lack of a nose you have. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Quasar, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome.
In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Wait, what? And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. If they like, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. I can do this. Quasar,
Ready to walk home?
sure, let's go. Mwah. Sorry, beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sierra and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sierra, how about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between... How it feels to spoil a game for someone. Do you believe in magic in... Huh? Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? I'm so confused. I'm sorry. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise you're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Watch me, the pyro. Perhaps. I can't say why they'd make good friends with you. I can see. Phew. You know, Quasar, It's nice that I get to spend time. You know, I hopped in the VC, and they're like, the names they gave me was like, Chris, but I heard Quasar Cannon from like Helldivers, so I just gave them the name Quasar. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in this club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Might as well save. That's... Whoa. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like CRA still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see the future hold, Siri. I pat Siri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Siri as an intentional monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Is there a reason why these two are together? And she's off in the distance? Alright, we'll go with it. Happiness. Blanket. Try to make one of a poem for Natsuki, maybe. Cute words. Bed, I feel like is her. Fester. Oh, fuck. Music. Fuck. Death. Fuck. And incapable. Unstable. Skipping. Marriage. God damn it. Romance. Jump. Games. Anger. Calm. Pure. Hopelessness is mercy upon ourselves. Kitty. Silly. Fuck. Skirt. Puppy. I'm hoping I got Natsuki more. Another day. But the fire in the sky. Sorry. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting. Every day feels the same. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. When I in the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Quasar. Yo. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always a simple thing set with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No. No thanks. Ooh, that's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, CRE? Why is that all I said? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sarah nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets it contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that's why I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so the only thing leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Uh-huh. Usually giggles. I noticed that she was listening in. You're freezing the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri. Tell Quasi to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Siri. Besides, you should only buy what you could responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution. I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. My fucking voice is tired. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. The revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Yuri, I guess there's a little devil inside of us, all of us, isn't there? Tee. Don't let her fool you. Sari knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. You wouldn't have come if it was for the cupcakes. Oh yeah, the trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Siri. Damn! Got the shit smacked out of her. Yeah! And the person smacks Sierra in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sari glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution? Retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give you a 2, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, although. Haha. Natsuki, that's not so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sari hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sierra rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Siri suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Baker can't be choosers. How so? Sorry, I don't know what voices to do ever, and I keep forgetting which one to do. Beggars can't be choosers. Bakers can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sari gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sari off her. So Sari suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you see she just do that? Mouthful, Siri trots away to safety. You and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sierra? Oh? Natsuki glances around. Monica's in the club room. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard about anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. I don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true.
Excuse me. So the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late.
So if you're evil and all, I know this from like a lot of YouTube shows, like over the years. I've always seen like Monica as the evil one or whatever. Over the years, you know. How are you late? Never mind. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh, never mind that. What the hell are you up anyway? Oh, well, my last period was today with study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it.
I must not have heard it, since it was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Oh, I don't really. That kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. She's too positive. She's depressed. I could tell. She's too positive. It's weird that these two have the same hair color and the eyes to match, right? But then you got Monica and Yuri with the same hair color. I think their hair color is a little bit different. Hers is a little bit darker in color, but their eyes don't match or anything. Green, blue. Just a little something like that. And also, why are all of your eyes almost exactly the same portioned out? Anyways, you should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Eee! That's super cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Quasar.
Monica smiles sweetly. Fuck everybody in that whole line, just Monica. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I should leave out Siri mischievous exhibit. I'm sure Nasuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled in. Siri somehow already finished her entire cookie. He gets back to the book, and Nasuki disappeared into the closet. Quasar. So, Siri suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get supplies for another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? Before. Well, you know, how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So we need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yippee. I forgot to do the voice. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. What? Are you going with Quasar to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with. But I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay.
It was just a suggestion. See. Oh my god, my voice. See if you can't find a poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Quasar?
Yep, let's go. Monica, help me. Siri and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Siri hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Siri finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. And it gets on my fucking nerves. Oh, fuck. Hey, Siri. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway?
I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone's going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Oh. It's been a little bit since I saved. That sounds kind of dull.
Quasar, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the... like I'm doing right now. Like you are doing now. Good job. Like you say the lines of the poem, like...
Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once preposterous field before me is but a barren wasteland.
like that.
Sorry. When did you hit puberty? Sorry. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard in this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty an ordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. I'm not. This festival is going to be so much fun. Sari spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Quasar, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
Begin the mission. Dun 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 dun.
The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I spent time with your Siori like this. In the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in the room more and more. So going and venturing with Siori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. It looks exactly like the other classroom we were just in. Siori heads up straight into the class and I follow. Let's see what we have here. Crayons? Siori pulls a full box of crayons off the shelf. Holy shit, a full box. Are they in good condition? My only question is if they're in good condition. They're in the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. That makes sense, they're fucking crayons. Siori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. And at least move sides so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah. I don't know how to fucking say it. Siori bends over and smacks your forehead right into the shelf. I've done this too many times. She falls on the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Siori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Siori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Siori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist to pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Siori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Alright. There's no way it took you that fucking long to find your favorite color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, clearly, okay, I'm mistaken. There's 24 crayons. They could be somewhere else. I apologize.
That's what I'm saying. What is this spread I got here? Anyways, Say slowly raises his hand for her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. No, fucking hell. I save everywhere every once in a while. I never know what I want to get back to because of stuff. Hold up, I'm just responding. OBS, and man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Quasar, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sarah makes a silly joke. Aha! What are you saying? I'll be back, okay? Okay. I pass Sierra on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. I also likes the apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the class from where I left Sierra. She's still in the same fucking... She has one palm over her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsy scoop crayons back to the go. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. I did the wrong voice. My voice is tired. Rip. Sierra here. My hands near the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Why is the apple juice shaped like that? Oh fuck. Sorry opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sorry, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. Apple juice. How hard did you hit your head? How hard did you hit her head to hit it that fucking hard? Does she have a concussion? Sorry, places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. Yeah, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up the most of the crayons, so that's good. Quasar. This kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? What? What do you mean? Then we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep it up with you. I'm kind of oblivious in some ways. I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. I would start crying really bad. Aha! And you would rush over as quickly as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Wait there. I don't think you realized it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years.
Even after all these years.
You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. So don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it,
I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Wait, Zach. I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Oh, that's fucking depressing. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promises. But I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I am so happy! Sierra has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. You know, it's kind of funny because at the beginning of this, she was talking about how didn't want to beat around her. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. Oh wait, I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. Good luck with that to you. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide under my bangs. Not if I hide under my bangs. Siri hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. She really fucking banged her head hard. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. The eyes. What are you doing? Ooh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sierra out of the classroom. Sierra plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Oh, you're back. Good timing. I was just ready to start with the sharing our poems. Say, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I would play with crayon to smack my forehead into the shelf. Fucking hell. What? Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it right. Glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. From the post paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Quasar. Oh well, Sayori. Oh well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for her, sir. She did do something. She just got fucking hurt. I made an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In that case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Is it weird that I can't impress Monica? I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem first? Alright, chat. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna shoot Monica and see what comes through. Hi again, Quasar. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for us today? Sure, here you go.
I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Makes me think of Shiori, the other one that you wrote. You sure like a dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you?
Monica stalks me, confirmed.
Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just cheesing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I want to. Not like an approach or anything, am I?
Oh no, something like that. I'm still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if it was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway. You wanna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Be funny if her eyes fucking.
Save me. Save me if I become my demons. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless
Noise.
The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a violin on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Loud me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Seemed more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your word can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I read the lines sort of makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
Too much noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Oh, sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question.
A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader.
So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Got you. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait. Is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
Oh, that's my advice for today.
Get out.
I like Natsuki a little bit.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh. For you? What?
Oh, well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, that makes you... Wait.
Maybe that was a compliment?
Let us see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's a...
Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
God, to think of it. This kind of reminds me of Shiori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well... I guess if you've been friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. So I guess a type of... So you have a type all of a sudden? Oh, well, I don't know. Possibly you can...
So Fluffy spends so much time with someone like you, and not me. Sorry. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. Think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would have probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. Because I would take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what? I heard about Amy. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everybody. Not quite sure. I can't formulate what this one's about. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. I used the wrong voice. I'm tired. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with simpler analogies. You know what an analogy is. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? I have a certain someone. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about everything. Oh, it's about how you like manga. How everyone thinks it's not literature. Well, that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid of people finding out. They make fun of you or think of you less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Yuri, because I spent a lot of time with Yuri today. I don't know why I just really like the purple hair and the purple eyes. Anyway, see what you've written today. Well done. Way to go, superstar. What up? What am I looking at? You mean like spiders? There's 2 people watching. Who's still watching this? Say something, please. Well done, Quasar. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Yeah. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Huh? Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears.
Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and you write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Shh. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Here now, then Timely hands me her poem. Remote.
The raccoon.
The raccoon. The raccoon.
Oh, fucking hell. It happened in the dead of night. I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unorthodox human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and I can't fucking read that. Always. The moon entices its place and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same night that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend, I slice the red flesh. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm meanly projecting my emotions onto the really satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. So my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. Following on conditioning, I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I can't tell if this is talking about her, like, hurting herself, maybe? I don't know. Because it's the way, portrayed, how all these characters seem to be portraying some emotion they have into this. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying my emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it as a face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. See, I feel like she either has a pet or she's hurting herself. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, did she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have a lot of that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Am I, though? I see, Ari, I'm back. Good there. I really love your poems.
I can't believe you're hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me that you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Yeah. No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Sorry, like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings for you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting me in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sierra? I pat Sierra's head. Yeah. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe? Sorry, starts filling with your own pencil between your hands. Hey, Quasar. Will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Oh shit. I dropped my thing.
Because... well... it's the first time you've read something for me.
Siri, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Oh, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home.
Really?
Snap.
I got my pencil.
Hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Being an attempt of her writing, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll get it for you. Put it down and pick up the broken pencil. So he clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sierra.
Yeah.
I got Sierra's arm and help her sit down at a desk. Anyway, still haven't read your poem.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. God damn it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp, like the lid of the cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on shelf with all my other bottles. Happy thoughts, in the bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in all the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time lapse. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in from come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do you want my bottles that much? I apparently pull them from the shelf, one after the other. Haul them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Depression, I don't know, giving yourself up. I'm trying to fucking comprehend shit. Losing my shit. I'm assuming this is about depression and how giving part of yourself in order to make your friends happy. CRE seems like that. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about this song. I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Okay then. Don't get ahead of yourself. So you guys always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I know this wasn't one of those times. Seeing the passion in your eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit in front of the out of that closet with the small chair in there. I'm assuming that's where she puts her tea stuff, maybe here. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple. Fucking hell, I lost the voice. I wanted to stop after this one, I swear to God. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sierra has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets to be out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during this event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too. Isn't that great? Zira's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hey! Zira's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys.
No, Siri. I understand where they're coming from.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
Remember, Suki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until they're just a couple days ago.
It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people.
I guess I kind of overlooked that.
So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start an event and each put a good performance,
And it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about.
yeah,
It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding your new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. I'm just here. And if all of it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Ugh. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sarah looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Yuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... looks like Natsuki doesn't have a good argument left. Oh, okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with.
alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at me. Everyone else with expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh god, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I wanted you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is so sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start out to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific person. Poem she has in her mind for this. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflections is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line. She recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. She looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Harry? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us. You can do it, Yuri.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full. Oh, I can look around. The poem is full of twists and turns and the structures that she understands with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into her lane and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. And the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me after and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud her. It's just we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Alright, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri... Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay.
I guess I'm next then.
When does the next poem come up that I need to write? Because that's one of the... Save me, please. Siri hops into the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Siri. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easy? Try not to think about it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. See, our poems still come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sogoria begins a poem.
Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem wasn't aimlessly cheery like Siri is, it's seemingly and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it comes from Siri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this was what Siri meant when she said she likes my poems. So I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew more through and through. Siri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Siri. Even Quasar liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Ziyari. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. You never do. In other words, I've seen poems of all yours where the sort of gentle delivery won't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's while I've been practicing that kind of thing. Just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Quasar. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Quasar lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up, I step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. With that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good at this, as everyone else. Don't worry about it as much. Need a thumbnail for tomorrow? I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki bewilderedly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called, why are you looking at me?
So you're presenting. Or anyway, I almost called jump. Let's take a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, she's soured, it's pretty slow. But she's still a little on. Her poem has a rhythm and rhythm. It's not up. Let me say that again. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhythm. Rhyme to it. It's a trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when she's spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if people like the poem. As she finishes and everyone's applauding. She heads back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put it on whatever face I want for other people. This is what I do for my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's surprising, Suki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is for me, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have that much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets to let me know ahead of time you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. You have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. I'm sorry, Monica's making me down bad for her. Okay. It's too late. Okay, everyone. I think it's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write a poem for tomorrow as well. I've been working out. It's been a while since I've saved. I've been working out nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, I will finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I just know this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find some enthusiasm as sincere as Monica. I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Siri? Yep. Look at you two always going all together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. I make such a big deal of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Quasar, you don't have to say anything. Whatever, let's go already. I'll go home with Sierra once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sierra is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sierra. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was just thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... sorry, fumbles with words. So let's just say that one day you asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here. Okay. I walk to school with her most of the time, right? I think it's fine every once in a while I can go out and walk someone else. Although it is more convenient. I don't know, maybe like once in a while. We'll go with this option. Walking with Siri, huh? What is that thought? What is that thought that makes my heart pound? Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful? Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that it's never going to happen. Well, maybe. Oh shit, I clicked off. But I just have to think of it. It's not long before you wouldn't need me anymore, you know? Need you?
See, Ray, I can't figure out what you're saying. Things in your head right now? Sorry. I think it's different. No one in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. After trails off, I'm feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for struggling with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take it away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. And that's gonna leave it off with this episode. Or this stream. I mean, my voice is really tired. So I don't want to strain it, and but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow.